Hello everyone and welcome to EduTap. So guys, we are back with another session for RBI Assistant. And guys, in this session, we'll be discussing the second part for the exam that was conducted in the year 2017 for mains in the RBI Assistant exam. And guys, if you haven't subscribed to our YouTube channel up till now, please don't forget to do so. You may miss out on some important updates and videos. And guys, if you want the PDFs of these sessions for free, you can join our Telegram channel, the link for which has been given in the description of the video. And if you wish to contact us for anything, you can call us on this number during the office hours 8146207241, or you can drop us an email for your queries at hello@edutap.co.in. So let's begin, guys. We had already discussed the first 10 questions for the 2017 mains in the previous session, and we'll be discussing the next 10 questions in this session. And guys, if you want to watch the previous session, you can find the link in the description of the video, and you can watch all these sessions, and they've been put in a series for you. Guys, before we read the passage, we have we have understood that we should read the questions first, so that we get to understand what type of questions and what you have to look for in the questions. So I'll be reading the questions first and then we'll be solving the passage. So why is the government encouraging the youth to create the jobs rather than to seek the jobs? So why is the government encouraging the youth to create the jobs rather than to seek the jobs? I think the passage is about government and the youth and creation of jobs. According to the passage, what should be done to promote job creation in the country? Again, what should be done to promote job creation, right? We have to find the answers to this. Then why, according to the passage, is the government not banning the production of alcohol or tobacco? All right, so we have to find the reason for that. Why is the government not banning the production of alcohol or tobacco? Which of the following theme is correct in context of the passage? So we have to find the correct theme. And how is it correct to say that digitization is catering to the needs of job creators? So how is it correct to say digitalization is the need of the hour, or how is it catering to the needs of the job creators? All right, so these are the 5 questions that we have to look for in the passage. And why is the government encouraging the youth to create the jobs rather than to seek the jobs? Okay, now let's read the passage. I'll read it out for you, and let's see if we can find the answers for this. So, during his fourth Independence Day address, Prime Minister Narendra Modi implored the youth to generate employment rather than just seek jobs. I think that is one question that we have to answer, right? So please read it carefully. He listed out several initiatives of his government to facilitate entrepreneurship. These include access to credit, ease of getting clearances, and skill development. Modi also called for a collective resolve to build a new India by 2022. A secure, prosperous, and strong nation cannot be built without providing every able-bodied individual an opportunity to create jobs. It appears that government initiatives on job creation are having limited impact. According to the Center for Monitoring Indian Economy, 1.5 million jobs were lost during the first 4 months of 2017. Simultaneously, the number of people declaring themselves unemployed fell by 9.6 million. Seasonal jobs, demonetization, underemployment, reskilling reduction in investment, and a shift towards entrepreneurship are being offered as explanations. If none of these is true, there is a danger of employed youth straying towards undesirable activities. Consequently, there is a need for an urgent rethink on the strategy for creating job creators while considering population control measures to regulate job seekers. It is though an incremental siloed approach has been adopted. We have lacked a coherent and comprehensive strategy. To ensure that jobs are created on a large scale, we need to treat the freedom to create jobs on a par with other freedoms guaranteed under the Constitution. There is a need to recognize that all sectors, from commercial sex services to defense manufacturing, have the potential to generate direct and indirect employment. Unreasonable restrictions on practicing one's calling must be dismantled. Unreasonable restrictions on practicing one's calling must be dismantled. Personal inclination and not regulatory provisions must guide professional choices. Absolutely. These will also help in mainstreaming practices considered unlawful. Accordingly, legal recognition to activities like commercial sex services, betting, and manufacturing medical marijuana as suggested by Union Minister Menka Gandhi recently, will help in optimal regulation, prevent abuse, and enable access to medical and insurance facilities. Let's read further, guys. There will be no different. This will be no different from the government's approach to alcohol or tobacco, which are not banned in spite of known adverse impacts but only regulated, thus letting consumers make the final choice. These avenues also bring in huge revenue, obviously, so that is the reason that they're not banning it. They bring in huge revenue which can be used for development projects. Even today, close to half of the working population is engaged in agriculture, including tobacco production. Farmers have the potential to emerge as the largest direct and indirect job creators in the economy. A fundamental right to create jobs will aid in unshackling growth in key sectors like agriculture and allied activities by repeal of restrictive policies and practices. Farmers will be able to demand their rightful access to land, capital, technology, markets, inputs, skills, remunerative pricing, and the government will be bound to oblige. We have seen the impact of the Rural Employment Guarantee Scheme for quite some time now. We have seen the impact of the Rural Employment Guarantee Scheme for quite some time now. While it has been a boon in times of distress, it might have diverted agriculture entrepreneurs to other occupations. Better sustainable results could have been achieved through supporting innovation and profitability enhancement in agriculture. The potential of a rural non-farm economy has also remained untapped in creating job creators. Due to lack of opportunities, the rural population is migrating to urban centers. However, if there is a fundamental right of job creation, then the divergence in delivery and quality of basic education, health, and social services between urban and rural residents will be narrowed. For instance, the Startup India program is focused on information technology and related sectors and restricted to urban centers. It should be replicated in rural areas with a focus on non-farm sector. If the infrastructure is in place, investments in retail will open opportunities along the agriculture value chain. Um, including processing, packaging, warehousing, and transportation. Rural job creators should be involved in these plans. For every smart city, a smart village or cluster will need to be created. A digital economy aimed at curing asymmetry in information, finance, and data can help in operationalization of the fundamental right to create jobs. The existing trinity of Jan Dhan accounts, Aadhaar and mobile can act as stepping stone. Digital tools transmitted through mobile phones can aid in providing information about technology, markets, and price. Expanding the direct benefit transfer program can help in expanding access to finance. Informed consent to share Aadhaar linked data with adequate privacy protections can aid in designing customized policies, products, and services that can cater to the needs of job creators, creating an ecosystem that stimulates job creation. Right. So that is the passage. So now let's try to solve the answers, guys. Why is the government encouraging the youth to create jobs rather than to seek jobs? Your options are: as the government is incapable to provide jobs to each and every citizen of the nation, by providing opportunity to every capable individual of the nation to facilitate entrepreneurship, a strong nation can be built. That was given in the passage. That's true. As government initiatives like providing seasonal jobs, reskilling have limited impact, the government is imploring the youth to generate employment. All right. That is also correct. As the statistics show that millions of jobs are lost and people are getting unemployed and are engaging themselves in undesirable activities, it is important for the country to generate employment. That is also true. So I think the correct answer is option number D. That is option number 2, 3, and 4. All three options are correct here. Option number 1 is not the reason that government is encouraging. So because it is not able to create jobs or provide jobs, it is providing jobs, but people are also quitting jobs very quickly. That was given. So option number A is incorrect. All three options are right. Option number 2 and 3 and 4. And moving to the next question, guys. According to the passage, what should be done to promote job creation in the country? There is a need to demolish the unreasonable restrictions on practicing one's vocation or profession in which one customarily engage. Very good. To promote job creation, that was given. We need to acknowledge that all sectors have the potential to generate direct or indirect employment. For ensuring the job creation on a large scale, we need to treat the freedom to create the jobs equal to other freedoms in the constitution. So I think option number 1 and option number no yes, option number 1 and option number 3 are correct. We need to acknowledge that all sectors have potential to generate direct. This is not, this should not be done to promote job creation, right? So the correct answer is 1 and 3. So option number C is absolutely correct here. So option number 1 and 3 is correct. Option number 2 is not what needs to be done. So read the question carefully, guys. Next question, guys. Why, according to the passage, is the government not banning production of alcohol or tobacco? As the farmers will get affected and will not be able to produce tobacco? No. As from their production, the country is earning large revenues which can be used for various developmental projects. And very good, that is the answer. Farmer will not be able to demand the rightful access to land. No, I think option B is the correct option. The others are not the right answer that was given. Production of alcohol and tobacco is not banned because it depends on the consumer, and it basically also earns large revenues for the country. Moving on, guys. Next question: which of the following theme is the correct in context of the passage? Government's initiative to generate employment, exploring the youth, a fundamental right to create jobs, the need to create the job creators, or developing the nation. I think it was given a fundamental right to create jobs, and that was even given in the passage itself. So I think that is the correct context, the correct theme of the passage. So that is my answer, guys. Now, question number 15, how is it correct to say digitization is catering to the needs of job creators? It provides customized policies, products and services that fulfill the need of the job creators, brings investment to the nation and thus provides various opportunities to create job creators to create new platform for generating employment. That was not given. And digital tools like mobile phones are providing information technology, marketing, and price, which is beneficial to, yes, that was also given. So option number 1 and 3 are correct. So option number C is my correct answer here, guys. So these were my questions based on the reading comprehension passage. Now let's move on to the other questions. So these were double blanks based questions. So let's read it. In each of the following questions given below, there are 2 blanks. Each blank indicates that something has been omitted. Choose the set of words that that fits the both the blanks. So the question is, since the RTI Act has started dash a lot of corrupt and arbitrary actions, there has been a great demand to increase the dash of privacy. So since the RTI Act has started uncovering a lot of corrupt and arbitrary actions, discovering, concealing, revealing, or suppressing. So I think concealing and suppressing are wrong in context of the passage, in context of the sentence. Uncovering, discovering, and revealing could be the choices. Now let's read the other option. There has been a great demand to increase the limits of privacy, obstacle of privacy, or goal of privacy. Guys, I think it should be uncovering and limits. Obstacle of privacy is wrong. Goal of privacy is again wrong. So the correct answer is, since the RTI Act has started uncovering a lot of corrupt and arbitrary actions, there has been a great demand to increase the limits of privacy. So that is my choice. Moving on to the next question, guys. Country's largest lender, State Bank of India, has dash interest on savings account deposits by 50 basis points to 3.5% on balance up to rupees 1 crore ahead of RBI's policy dash this week. And country's largest lender, State Bank of India, has dash interest, has hacked interest, mended interest, sliced interest, slashed interest, or limited interest. So I think hacked is wrong, mended is wrong, sliced is wrong. I think it could be slashed or limited. Let's read the other option. I think it should be slashed because interests are slashed before anything. So slashed interest on saving account deposit by 50 basis points to this percent of balance up to 1 crore ahead of RBI's policy. Review this week or study this week. I think it should be slashed and review this week. So my answer is option number D. Next question, guys. The Union Cabinet has approved dash in the Customs and Excise Act relating to abolition of cesses and surcharges on various goods and services to dash implementation of GST. The Union Cabinet has approved amendments, alteration, assistance, relief in the customs, or remission in the customs. No, I think relief and assistance can be eliminated from the go. So alterations, amendments, see, you make amendments, you don't make alterations. So either it could be amendments or remission. Let's read the other option. So I think it's amendments in the Custom and Excise Act relating to abolition of cesses and surcharges on various goods and services to facilitate implementation or promote. I think it should not be promote implementation, it should be facilitate implementation. So my answer is option number A, amendments and facilitate the implementation of GST. So that was my answer. Let's look at the next question, guys. Lack of dash of municipalities and district panchayats to dash this enormous job and ineffective awareness campaigns by them have failed to bring about the desired results. The lack of space, lack of capacity, lack of room, lack of efficiency, or lack of skill. It could be capacity, efficiency, or skill. To promise this enormous job, to undertake, to endeavor, to initiate, or to embark. I think it cannot be embark, it cannot be endeavor, it could not be um space. So we can eliminate option number A, C, and D. It should be capacity and undertake, to undertake, or to initiate. I think it should be capacity. Lack of capacity of municipalities and district panchayats to undertake this enormous job, and ineffective awareness campaigns by them have failed to bring about the desired result. So I think the correct option for me is option number B. It's not lack of efficiency, it will be lack of capacity, and to initiate this job is not initiate, to basically undertake this job. So that is my answer. And guys, last question for this session. We'll be discussing the rest of the questions in the upcoming sessions, but let's solve this now. For around 6 months, well-dash sanitation campaigns were taken across the country, but on ground, the excitement and photo ops failed to make as much impact as was dash for. So for around 6 months, well broadcast sanitation, well declared, well dedicated, well praised, or well publicized. Should not be well dedicated or well declared. So we can eliminate option number B and C. Now let's read the second option. Were taken across the country, but on the ground, the excitement and photo ops failed to make as much impact as was suspect for, no, regarded for, or hoped for. So I think it could be not regarded for, it should be this. So for around 6 months, well publicized sanitation campaigns were taken across the country, but on ground, the excitement and photo ops failed to make as much impact as was hoped for, or intended for could have been a good option, but it was not there. So my answer is option number E, publicized and hoped. So that was my answers for these questions, guys. And I hope you've learned how to solve these questions during the exam. So guys, do subscribe to our YouTube channel for notifications and for more videos. And guys, join our Telegram channel if you want the PDFs of these sessions for free. And guys, if you wish to contact us, you can call us on this number 814-620-7241, or you can also drop us an email at hello@edutap.co.in, right, for your queries. And guys, I thank you once again for joining in, for your precious time, so that we may be able to help you in your preparation journey and in your endeavors for this exam. Keep on learning, keep up the good work, dear guys, and stay safe, stay healthy, and happy learning to all of you guys. And I'll see you soon again in the next session with more such practice questions for you for RBI Assistant exam. Thank you once again, and have a good day.